How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. And as you may know, Russia has been restricting social media websites, and you've got plenty of websites, not just Facebook, but we're going to be focusing on Facebook for this article, for this video, excuse me. Now, Russia has blocked Meta Platforms Inc. Facebook. The country's communications regulator said on Friday, in response to what it said were restrictions on access to Russian media on the platform. Now, despite what the Russian authorities' reason is for blocking Facebook, the truth is the Kremlin is increasingly squeezing the free flow of information online for Russians as its war with Ukraine continues. Russian authorities say Facebook has been blocked. Using Twitter has gone harder. TikTok is no longer letting people in Russia upload new material after the country passed a law criminalizing so-called false information about the invasion. Now, other popular apps like YouTube and the messaging app Telegram are still available, but I think they are also in the process of being cracked down on. And if you reside in Russia, you definitely deserve to have a free flow of information as it is with any other network or internet user. So, what you're going to do in this case is use a VPN with proper obfuscation. And I'll get to the VPNs right here. So we have ExpressVPN, Nord, and Surfshark. These are three of the best VPNs, especially when it comes to obfuscation. If you're trying to obfuscate specifically your data so that it doesn't look like you are using a VPN in the first place. And of course, I'll talk about these VPNs in just a second, but you guys should know that when it comes to using a VPN, let's just get rid of this for real quick so that you guys can see here very clearly. When it comes to using a VPN, it's actually very simple. All you need to do is simply select one of the servers that are outside of Russia. I mean, at this point, Surfshark, by the way, had a Russian server, but it was removed when the invasion started. What you need to do is, if you reside in Russia, let's say you're here on NordVPN. By the way, if you guys are interested in any of these VPNs, you'll find links to special deals and discounts in the description down below. I managed to give you guys a little bit of a discount for each of these VPNs if you'd like to go for the long-term plan, and you'll also find full reviews if you'd like to learn more about them. Okay, so when it comes to, let's say, Facebook and whatnot, at this point, if you're in Russia, you don't really want to risk let's say trying to access Facebook using a free VPN or let's say a proxy, because that will be risky, and most free VPNs don't really put any effort into protecting your data. They do log your data and sell it, and proxies have no encryption. So what you need is a proper VPN with proper encryption. All these VPNs do have 256-bit encryption. I'll talk about these VPNs in just a second, but what you need to do pretty much is just simply connect to a server. Now, the closer the server, the better. And all you need to do, let's say you want to connect to Sweden or Finland or Norway, or, let's just say, I don't know, maybe Estonia, okay? Click it. Let's say you're using NordVPN and we are connecting to Estonia. And even though you'll be in Russia, it will seem like you are in Estonia. So it really is as simple as that when it comes to connecting to a different server in a different country, so that you're able to access Facebook as you should be. So it really is as simple as that when it comes to using a VPN, and it is the same case with Express and Surfshark. All right, so just to give you guys a little introduction into these VPNs, again, if you're interested in learning a little bit more about them, you'll find the reviews down below, but I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. So with ExpressVPN, you've got over 3,000 servers in 94 countries, and you'll be able to secure up to 5 devices per subscription. And of course, you have basic features such as the kill switch, as well as split tunneling. And the kill switch will stop your internet traffic if the VPN disconnects unexpectedly. And obviously, if you're in Russia, this is going to be very useful, or if you're in any other censorship heavy country, because what this will do is that it will make sure that you're only going to be connected to the internet when the VPN is on. And the moment the VPN goes off, you will no longer have access to the internet. Okay, so this is going to be a very useful feature. And if you're in any censorship heavy country where you might risk kind of getting tracked down by the government or the authorities because of your opinions or whatever, you want to keep this feature on, the kill switch. You want to keep that one on, okay? Now, split tunneling will give you the ability to select which applications are routed through the VPN and which are not. As far as protocols, you can go with any protocol you would like. You can test them out. I would suggest you stick to automatic if you don't want to ever mess with the protocol section again, though I do like sticking to lightweight simply because it is the fastest protocol. Okay, now just to note one thing with regards to censorship before I move on to NordVPN and Surfshark, ExpressVPN is going to be your best bet here when it comes to protecting yourself from authoritative dictatorships or any kind of very censorship heavy countries. And the cool thing about ExpressVPN is that you don't have to do any kind of configuration, no manual configuration, nothing is required. All you need to do is download it. It's as much of a plug and play VPN as it can get, really. And it's made to be that way. It's as accessible as possible. It's very easy. There's nothing complicated about the user interface, and that's exactly what it's made for. But yeah, if you want to be as safe as possible, go with ExpressVPN. NordVPN still works great, though you might have to download the NordVPN version that works in censorship-heavy countries. So you can just go to the website and download that. It's exactly the same version, but it's made for those that are in censorship-heavy countries. And Surfshark works just fine because, especially, you have your rotating IP here, which is a great new feature, which will automatically rotate your IP address while your VPN location stays the same, so that you're much tougher to track down. And then No Borders mode will help you bypass internet restrictions such as the Great Firewall of China. Now, if the obfuscated or if the No Borders mode doesn't work here, then you might have to actually do some manual configuration to make it work. But Surfshark overall is a great option, as well as NordVPN. They're great options for internet or censorship heavy countries. Whereas ExpressVPN is just made to be as easy as possible to use, okay? Now, moving on with NordVPN, you've got over 5,200 servers in 60 countries, so that's 34 less countries than ExpressVPN. And you've got specialty servers such as DoubleVPN, Onion OverVPN, and peer-to-peer if you're interested in that. And if we go here, you do have an ad blocker, the powerful NordLynx protocol. You want to stick with that as the fastest one, and it works nearly 100% of the time, really. Not only do you have a conventional kill switch, just like Express and Surfshark, but you also have an app kill switch, which will close selected apps when you disconnect from the VPN or the connection drops, rather than closing the entire connection. Of course, you have split tunneling, and you have a custom DNS feature which will allow you to change your DNS very easily. It's just an easy way to change your DNS, really. And obfuscated servers if you're in censorship heavy countries. So yeah, you don't really have to use this unless using NordLynx protocol is just not working for you. And NordVPN will allow you to secure up to 6 devices per subscription. And finally, with Surfshark, you have over 3,200 servers in 65 countries. And the cool thing about Surfshark is that you'll be able to secure an unlimited number of devices with just a single subscription, which is great. Okay, and just like NordVPN, you do have specialty servers such as multi-hop and static IP. And by the way, DoubleVPN is the same as multi-hop, which will route your connection through 2 servers rather than 1, making it, well, double as difficult to track you down. You'll be routed through 2 servers and 2 IP addresses rather than just 1. And of course, you have your basic security features such as Bypasser, which is the same as split tunneling. It's just named Bypasser here. Your kill switch, Clean Web, which is your ad blocker. And finally, you have a handful of protocols. You can just stick to automatic if you don't want to mess with your protocols, or you can go with WireGuard, which is a powerful, or it will be the fastest protocol as well. And as I explained before, you have rotating IP and No Borders mode if you're in a censorship heavy country. So yeah, you can be sure that these VPNs will definitely help you bypass whatever restrictions are imposed on you by your government, whether you're in Russia, China, UAE, or any other authoritative or country that doesn't really like the concept of free speech. You want to keep yourself protected. So yeah, this is the way to go. Again, if you're not satisfied, by the way, with any of these VPNs, you do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you don't have to commit to the long-term plans, although the long-term plans will save you the most money. But if you're not, let's say, satisfied with any of these VPNs, you are able to claim your refund. It's a very hassle-free process. All you need to do is go to any of the websites, let's say with ExpressVPN here, hover over the bottom right. It's the same with Nord and Surfshark, by the way. Just go to the bottom right of any of the websites and you'll be able to access the live chat support, and they'll be able to refund you within 2 to 3, 4 business days. It's a very hassle-free, little to no questions asked kind of process. So again, you'll find links to special deals and discounts in the description down below. Feel free to take advantage of the discounts. And of course, if you'd like to learn more about these VPNs in terms of their privacy policies, speed, streaming, and torrenting capabilities, as well as security and features, be sure to check the reviews, the full in-depth reviews down in the description. So that'll be it for this video. Stay safe. Comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. Like and subscribe if you'd like to support the channel and stay up to date with everything VPNs and cybersecurity. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.